Hi, Nadeem here from Smart Riding. This is a tutorial on how to use the Wonderwheel with the CarPlay Motorcycle B6 and B7 units. Now, both units work in the exact same way. The only difference is the size of the screens. So this absolutely the exact same way they'll both work. Now, I'm using CarPlay and this is iOS 26. I'll also show some of the customizations that you can do on iOS 26 as well towards the end of this. First of all, let's look at the two screen options that are available. One is the Android Auto stroke CarPlay. This is obviously CarPlay. Now, if I tilt the wheel to the left and hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, let go, it will take me to the data integration screen. Now, this is the option that's available that shows you, what's available in terms of the data from your BMW bike. Now, with this one, there are 2 or 3 different screen options that you can change this to as well. If I just tilt it just for a second and let go, it will take you through those options. Now, if I tilt and hold the screen again for 2 or 3 seconds and then let go, it will take me back to the CarPlay option. Now, on this screen, when you turn the wheel, it will select different things. You can see it's highlighting the music at the moment. Now, if I just go back to play and if I tilt the wheel to the right, it will start playing. And if I stop it, just by tilting the wheel to the right again. Now, from this menu, if I want to go to just where all the apps are, I can just tilt the wheel to the right and it'll take me to all the apps. So these are the apps here. Now I can select these just by turning the wheel. Now, let's say I want to open Audible, which is where my audiobooks are. Tilt the wheel to the right, and I can just scroll through some of the books here. Now, if I just tilt the wheel to the right, it will take me to the book and it'll start playing.
The pink cubicle had winked out of existence.
And I can stop it just by twisting it to the right again. So what this does basically is allows you to control the screen without leaving the handlebars. And that's quite a big advantage when you're riding. You don't really want to be trying to press the screen on the move. So this will help you to stay safer as well and just makes life a lot more easier. Now, I'm on the left-hand menu bar there, as you can see. Now, that's Waze. Now, if I right-click that, it'll open Waze full screen. Now, you sort of can put destinations in, but only destinations that you have saved. So, like, I've got the bookmark there selected. So, if I twist that right, anything that I've got saved there, I can twist right, and I can ask it to calculate the route for me, and it will do it.
Let's take M7 and M5. This route is 16 minutes faster than 62.52. In 100 meters, turn left on Faux UTCA.
Just click stop and it will stop the route.
Left.
So, you can do quite a lot of things with this. You can make your telephone calls, etc., etc. Now, this button down here, this one, will take me back to the main menu. Now, if I click it again, it will take me to the split view, right? So this is the view that I keep the screen in most of the time. Now, it's just handy because if you're listening to music, etc., you can control it from here as well. So, let's go back to music. Open music. Select this playlist. And then just click play. So this is the basics of it. It's fairly easy to use, as you can see. It can be a bit confusing at first if you don't know how it works. I will say on the 1250s and the 1300s, you have a menu button, and if it's not working with the Wonderwheel, then what you're going to have to do is press the menu button and see if that works, because sometimes they'll switch you from the nav to the TFT, and if you're on the TFT, it won't work with the Wonderwheel, so you need to have on nav. So if you're having any issues, try pressing and holding the menu button. But anyway, that's the simple solution for this, for the B6 and the B7. This is how the Wonderwheel works on both those units. We want to talk about customization of iOS 26. Now that allows you to do quite a lot of things now, and it's quite handy actually. So if we go into customized icons, you can choose whether you want to have like the default, so it looks like this, or dark, or clear. Now for me, I prefer to have them in dark, and I keep it in always. So now let's go back and look at some of the other options. Now you can change the wallpaper at the back of the whatever you're looking at. So you can have it darker. You can have any color you want. Whichever color makes it clearer for you is what I would recommend. So let's just set it to that for now. Now, if you have any kind of color issues with your eyesight, you can change the color filters on this, and you make the text bold as well, so it's easier to see. Like you can see, it's changed on everything here. So it's got smart display zoom, that's already selected. Show album art and now playing, so that's selected. Then you've got AI options and Siri. I mean, the main things for when you're riding will be just, appearance-wise. Sometimes, you might want to put it in dark at night time, because that's what I generally do. I just change it to dark for evening riding. So it just makes it a bit darker so it's not too bright. So you can play around with the options in iOS 26 as and when you are doing this, and set it up to suit yourself. I think you'll probably change it 3 or 4 times before you're happy with it. As I said, I changed from the daytime settings to evening settings and make it always dark. So, but you can play around with this as much as you like and then figure out what suits you best. But that's about it really. So that's the tutorial on how to use the B6 and B7 units with the Wonderwheel, and also how to set up iOS 26 if you're using that. If you've any questions, just add them in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because it helps me to get more videos like this made. Cheers.